Hello, welcome to InfoHub. In our headlines, CARICOM Heads of Government meeting begins in Haiti. Minister of State reiterates government's commitment to using oil and gas earnings for developmental projects. GPL takes its upgrade program to Canal No. 1 community and an action-packed Bartica Regatta planned for 2018. Stay tuned for the details of these and more. InfoHub begins with our first report from Tiffany Rogers, who is currently in Haiti for the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting.
Incoming chair and president of Haiti says it's past time the region put system in place to address natural disasters.
I took the initiative of organizing in the months to come an international conference on reinforcement of the mechanisms of resilience to the effects of climate change and management of natural disasters in the Caribbean. It will be the occasion for the states, partner states, and actors in international development to exchange ideas and to make proposals on the best of barrels for prevention and response to natural disasters.
Accessing finance to build climate resilient states is a challenge for the region. Outgoing chair and Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. Keith Mitchell, says the region must concentrate on building smart partnerships.
As CARICOM states, we must now work to establish smart international partnerships and collaborative efforts to achieve the resilience that we need. In that regard, our engagement at the highest level in the last quarter of 2017 with the presidents of Mexico and Cuba enabled us to solidify those relationships and resulted in increased threads of cooperation, particularly in disaster risk management.
For the next 2 days, heads of states will be addressing issues such as crime and security, regional transportation, and the blacklisting of member states and its impact. Minister of Foreign Affairs Carl Granit says these issues are important to Guyana.
It's a long list of items, over 20, and whilst one can say all of them are important, I would single those out for consideration by the meeting as having special interest to Guyana.
Reporting from Haiti for InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon has reiterated the government's commitment to ensuring that Guyanese benefit fully from oil and gas revenues through a plethora of developmental projects. Details from Stacey Carmichael.
Funds accrued from the oil and gas sector will be used primarily for the development of the country's infrastructure. Minister of State Joseph Harmon at a post-cabinet media conference said that investments will be made in the areas of agriculture, power for domestic and industrial use, and several other critical areas.
Our investment in our ecosystem, that is to say our the Green State Development Strategy, which involves our tourism in the hinterland, our protected area system, all of these things are what we see to benefit from oil inflow.
Minister Harmon said Guyanese will be the ones to benefit from the oil and gas sector, a commitment which the government intends to uphold. The government's development trajectory, he noted, is enshrined in the Green State Development Strategy, GSDS.
What we are looking at are projects that will benefit the people of this country. And all that I've said basically is really tending towards that. The other issues with respect to health, education, all of those matters are part of the overall strategy that we are employing. And in due course, before 2020, you will see these things rolled out.
The minister reminded that the government has already commenced rolling out some of these projects. He expressed confidence that the coalition administration will be in power beyond 2020 to ensure that all Guyanese enjoy the good life. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
There is a role for Gaisuko's training center in the oil and gas sector, says Minister of Natural Resources Raphael Trotman. Here's this Paul McAdam report.
Minister Trotman was at the time addressing stakeholders on a fact-finding tour of the training center located at Port Morant, East Berbice.
I believe that the school and the region in particular can play a role in the development of the oil and gas industry. The Exxon find the Liza well is off the coast of Michael certainly not in Berbice, but there's certainly a lot of activity that you all are not aware of taking place in the Berbice area and towards the Surinamese border. And we expect that some companies will start to drill. We've been doing some seismic work there, and so we are looking at the possibilities and the prospects of Berbice becoming a part of this industry.
In addition, the minister explained that Berbice is under active consideration for the landing of natural gas when ExxonMobil begins production in 2020.
One of the things we're looking at is, one, bringing the gas pipeline on shore here. I'm not saying that is definite, but Berbice certainly is on the list because we have discovered a quantity of natural gas along with the oil. And government is exploring the possibility of bringing this gas by pipeline. It's 120 miles offshore. If we bring it on shore, certainly Berbice is one of the places that we're looking at, where we could locate, not only land the pipeline, but locate the generation sets to feed the grid. But the other one, of course, is putting a supply base in Berbice.
Gaisuko Training Center's school program coordinator Zamin Ali expressed pleasure with the ministerial visit and signaled his readiness to work with the government on the way forward. The training center has been in operation for more than 60 years and has certified thousands of persons. Paul McCallum for InfoHub.
Chinapao residents assured of the government's commitment to creating economic opportunities for their benefit. More from Seneca Thorne.
Minister Valerie Garrido-Low told Chinapao residents in Region 8, Pataro Siperuni, that the government will be willing to support any community project that will improve their livelihood.
Once you come up with something and the willingness to do it, government is going to support, especially if it has a successful retail, means that you will be economically empowered in the end.
Minister Garrido-Low gave this assurance during a recent visit to Chinapao. She charged them to come up with a green sustainable project that will generate income and create jobs.
I want you all to think about something similar to the Paramakatoy industry, tomato industry, bearing in mind that everything starts from small. And then it grows with your nurturing, with your hard work, with your belief, with your prayers, it grows.
The residents who welcomed the prospect of creating such an initiative agreed to discuss it at the community level. Once this is done, Minister Garrido-Low will return to the community to deliberate on the ideas and chart the way forward. Seneca Thorne for InfoHub.
Canal No. 1 residents on the west bank of Demerara will soon benefit from improved power supply as the Guyana Power and Light Incorporated takes its upgrade program to the community. Renetta Lafleur tells us more.
GPL's Power Utility Upgrade Program, PUUP, is moving to improve the system's overall efficiency by reducing losses and upgrading the network in priority areas in regions 3, 4, 5, and 6. During a February 25th meeting with the residents, Social Management Consultant PUUP Ruth Lee explained the benefits of the upgrade.
There's going to be an improved quantity and quality of power supplied to the customer. There's also going to be a reduction in amount. So if you used to get 20, you might just get about 10 or 8. In terms of the amount and duration of power outages and disruptions.
Other benefits include detailed consumption information to consumers, more frequent reading to consumers and GPL, and a reduction of estimated meter readings. Some residents raised their concerns, which were addressed by GPL's representatives.
Most of our appliances are 110, and we are presently using 22-volt voltage. So with this new intervention, are we going to have a dual voltage?
These are the GPL, public works, and the residents. So you have to take a portion, but we are designing, or we designing the network to accommodate dual voltage for the future.
Will the information on the old meter
transferred to the new meter automatically.
The account remains the same. The name remains the same. The only thing that is changing is your meter, the instrument for recording consumption.
The community upgrade will be done via excavation and pole planting, stringing of conductors, and installation of new meters and service lines. Renetta LaFleur for InfoHub.
Billions have been and will be spent on critically needed projects across Region 4, Demerara, Mahaica. Stefan Gabriel explains.
Minister within the Ministry of Health, Dr. Karen Cummins, highlighted some of the projects earmarked for Region 4 in 2018.
Concrete culvert at Victoria Road, Pleasance, 7 million. Concrete bridge at Enmore, 7 million. Lima Road, Jonestown, Mahaica, 12 million. First Cross Street, East-West Factory Road, Paradise, 8 million. 3 new nursery schools to the sum of 83.5 million, one each at Craig, East Bank, to 33.5. Strathspey, East Coast Demerara, 25 million. Vryslus, East Coast, 25 million. And Supply Health Center, $32 million.
The minister also revealed some of the major rehabilitation works taking place regionally. She further commended the regional administration for their efforts to ensure the good life for all.
Rehabilitation of the Buxton Health Center, 7 million. Major rehabilitation of Bridge at Anns Grove, 6 million. Major rehabilitation to Aston Street or Stelling, 9 million. Major rehabilitation to Mon Repose Primary School, 16 million. Completion of Golden Grove New Wing, as was mentioned earlier, 170.2 million. Completion of the extension to Buxton Secondary School, 15.7 million. Extension of the Lancaster Secondary School, 18 million. Upgrading of 4 roads to the sum of 41 million. And finally, completion of the construction of the Eccles Health Center, 27.2 million.
Meanwhile, the regional chairperson, Genevieve Allen, said that she was proud that 97% of the funds that were given to the Regional Democratic Council by central government for 2017 was utilized. She also promised more efficiency going forward. The senior officials highlighted the region's plan on Thursday last during the feature addresses at the Republic Day flag-raising ceremony at the RDC Compound Triumph, East Coast Demerara. For InfoHub, Stefan Gabriel.
And in our final report, Delicia Haynes tells us that an action-packed Bartica Easter Regatta 2018 is being planned for March.
The Bartica Development Business Association in the Cayuga-Mazaruni Region No. 7 has scheduled a number of activities for the annual Bartica Regatta next month. Events coordinator Hulbert Knights, on behalf of the BDBA, said that some new events will be introduced for the highly anticipated event.
You can come to RY Resort on the 11th of March as we unleash raw talent in the fashion industry in our first ever top model segment of the Miss Regatta pageant. Join us on March 17th as the police Gymkhana crew thrill you with their skills on animal training and control. The police band will also be there to entertain our entire family.
Additionally, there will be a few sporting activities, which includes football, dominoes, volleyball, basketball, table tennis, and cricket. The entertainment portion of the regatta will feature performances from local and Caribbean artists.
Sunday afternoon, we will be having our own Universal Melodies Band and a few other artists performing for you so that you wouldn't need to go home until after midnight. After that, we will be heading right back to the Bartica Community Center, Ground Tarmac, where we will be entertaining you live with KI from Trinidad and Tobago and the world-famous Lil Rick from Barbados for our courting event, the Bartica Easter Regatta Washdown.
The event's highlight will be the Miss Bartica Regatta 2018 pageant, where 9 young ladies will vie for the coveted title.
Our 9 beautiful and talented delegates will entertain you at our carnival and sashing ceremony on March 18th. We will be marching again on this day, then into the Bartica Community Center, Ground Tarmac, for a night of elegance as the delegates are officially sashed. Then on Monday, March 26th, they will be live on television to present to you their platforms and answer those very hard questions. in the intelligence segment.
Other events will include a talent show for Bartitians and a gospel fest, which will be hosted on March 30, 2018. For Info Hub, Delicia Haynes.
Do note that Friday, March 2 is a public holiday as Hindus get ready to celebrate Pagwa. Thanks for watching. Connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.